Hi everyone, welcome to week 4. In week 4 we're going to be looking at the price elasticity of demand and utility. I have about 6 resources for you to review. I have some chapter notes, you have the discussion board, and you have your quiz for this week. I also am going to include some sample questions, and these sample questions will help you on the test as well. And what you want to do is review the questions, go through them, and let me know if you have any questions on them. So for this week, we're going to be looking at the role of price elasticity of demand. And elasticity is focused on how consumers respond to price changes. And when you look at price changes, we're looking at how sensitive you are to changes in the prices of goods and services. So if consumers are very sensitive to price changes, they're going to be more elastic, meaning they might not buy it. If they're not sensitive to price changes, means they don't matter if the price changes or not, it's going to be more inelastic. You'll find that elasticity is very important in a lot of the decisions that they have to make. So you want to focus on elasticity in terms of how you purchase goods and services. You'll notice that gasoline is an example of an inelastic good. When there's changes in gasoline, people still have to buy it, as we do not have very many options. Here are some of the determinants of elasticity that determine whether the good is elastic or inelastic. If there are more substitutes of a product, the good is going to be more elastic because I have options to buy something else. The degree of necessity. If it's a necessity, it's going to be more inelastic. If it's a luxury, it's going to be more elastic because I have to buy it if it's a necessity. Share of budget. Share of budget is looking at how much our income, how much do we spend on something compared to our income. If it's a large portion of our income, it's more elastic. If it's a small portion of our income, it's more inelastic. So you could think of examples like the price of gum or candy bars, very small. When you look at the very small change, or if there's a change in this price of the product, and it's a relatively inexpensive good, it's going to be more inelastic. If you look at the price of a house, that's going to be more elastic because it's a larger portion of your budget. So these are some of the examples that we're looking at this week. Please make sure in the discussion board that you have one post, which is your initial post by Wednesday, and one peer response, which can be to any of my questions as well. But I look forward to your effort this week.